Hello. Um, I bless God for your life. God bless you for watching these videos. Today too, I'm here to share with you the word of God. And last week I spoke about love, and today I want to speak about a sermon which is in a question form. Mm, And the title is, "Do you love me more than this?" Do you love me more than this? That's a question. So the title, the sermon can be found in John chapter number 21. But I'll first of all deal with the verse number 12 first. Then we move on to the main text. So John 21 verse 12. Here we saw that Jesus Christ had already prepared a breakfast, and he called the disciples that they should come and eat. But previously, uh, from the verse 1, it was very interesting that Peter went back fishing. You know, after Jesus Christ resurrected from death, the disciples were aware that he has resurrected. But Peter was so discouraged because he knew that he has messed up his life. He knew that the Lord is not going to forgive him for denying him several times. He denied him even in front of a little girl who asked him whether he was part of the disciples, and he denied the Lord several times. And he was like, "Oh, I've messed up my life. I have failed Jesus Christ, though he has resurrected, but I am good for nothing. He cannot work with me anymore because I failed him." So he told the other disciples that, "Man, I'm going back to my business. I am going to fish." So he told them that, "I'm going. I cannot become a disciple because I feel the Lord." So some of them also followed him. And that is one danger about pastors like this. When they are going, they don't go alone. They pull people with them also. So they followed him and they went fishing. They spent the entire night searching, 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 but they couldn't get a fish. And in the morning, the Lord appeared to them and he asked them, "Cast your nets at the other side." They did, and they caught many fish. Boy, the question I asked was that, why did he have to wait until they have toiled the whole night before he appeared to them? The Lord was teaching them a lesson, and he was teaching us a lesson also, that without him we can do nothing. Without him we can do nothing. So when you try to do things with your own strength, when you rely on your own ability, the Lord will leave you until you come to the realization that I can't do it anymore. My strength can no longer go on. Then you fall on him. The Lord will help you. Hallelujah. So after they caught the fish, they came and the Lord had prepared the meal and he asked them to eat. They ate. Then in the verse 15, that's John 21, verse 15, that was where the question came. When we read the 15, it says that, "So when they had eaten the breakfast, Jesus said to Simon Peter, 'Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me more than this?' And Peter said, 'Yes, Lord, I love you.' Then the third time, the Lord said to him, 'Feed my lamb.' The second time, the Lord also again asked him, 'Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me more than this?' And Peter said, 'Oh Lord, I love you.' And the Lord said to him, 'Tend my sheep.' And the third time, the Lord again asked him, 'Peter, son of Jonah, do you love me more than this?' And the Bible said Peter was grieved. He became sad that the Lord had to ask him third time. So he said, 'Oh Lord, you know all things, you know everything. You know that I love you.' And told him, 'Then feed my sheep.' Here, The Lord wanted to deal with Peter. Why? Because Peter has given up the hope. He has given up, he thought he has failed. So he has given up the call to be the fisher of men, and he has gone back to this old business of being the fisher of fish. So the Lord said, no, I have to do with him. So he was asking him that, Peter, choose these two. Do you love me more than this? And what was the this referring to? The this was referring to those fish. Like he was asking the Peter, choose between the fish and me. Do you love me more than the fish, or do you love the fish more than me? Yes, if you sell the fish, you get money. The fish will make you get money. But choose. Do you love me more than the fish? Hallelujah. God is asking us this question also. That do you love him more than this? Do you love him more than your degree? Do you love him more than the money that you have in your account? Do you love him more than the car? Do you love him more than all those things? You know, the material things are there for us to use them, but not for us to love them. Did you get me? The material things, that money, car, buildings, blah blah blah, all those things, they are there for us to use them. So if you have a car, if you have a mansion, if you have money, it is not bad. They are there for you to use them, but they are not there for you to love them. I read a story about a Japanese financial minister who committed suicide, and I was like, wow, how can a whole financial minister of such a great nation, Japan, with a huge economy, how can he commit suicide on the World Suicide Day? And I was like, what happened? He can buy all the cars in this world. He can buy mansions. He can get everything, all the girls, whatever. So what? How on earth can a man like that commit suicide? And the answer is that the material things cannot satisfy the soul. He cannot make you happy. Yeah, they are there for you, but they have nothing before the Lord. They are nothing. So therefore, we must just use them. But we must love God. Hallelujah. So the question is that, do we love God more than those things that you have? You know, most people are in the church because they want something from God. Some want to get husbands and wives. Some want to have business. Some want to travel. Most people are in the church because they want something from the Lord, not because they love Him. Hallelujah. But God knows the heart. We must love Him more than that. When the people of Israel, when they were in the promised land and there was peace in the land, the people almost forgot God and the mighty works that He did for them. So Joshua called them to a place called Shechem, and he presented the option before them. He said to them that, choose this day whom you will serve. Choose this day. You can choose to serve the material world. Love your house, love your car, love your money, love your degrees, love all those things. Choose this day what you people will serve. But he said, but as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Hallelujah. So this morning, the Lord is asking us the same question. This question has been asked in every generation to generation, and it's like, do you love me more than this? All those things. Do you love me more than them? Hallelujah. I pray to God that you put your love in this material world, but you will love God. You will use your money to help the poor, help the needy. Serve God with your substance. Serving God doesn't mean that you're going to use your money to as an offering alone. Help the poor, help the needy. Do God's work. Are you okay? If you do that, then God will also bless you. May God bless you for this morning, and may He give you the spirit for not giving up as Peter almost did. And may you be a useful vessel in His hand. See you next time, and have a beautiful and awesome week. God bless you. Bye bye.